Hello.
So, we're live and recording, ladies and gentlemen, right now. This evening interview, we're bringing you the IT, or I'm assuming maybe possibly CTO, is that correct?
That is correct.
Of Kore Coin. So we've been actually talking about Kore Coin, excuse me, for the last week or two. It's been kind of one of Alley Cat's shadow trades, which is nice to get a conversation with you guys coming from the anonymity space. Obviously, you can tell. All you can see is me on the screen at the moment. The fun part about this is you guys are choosing to go out of that anonymous space to some degree and provide a voice to the company, which we think is smart, because a lot of these guys start to lose traction in what they're working with. Us from the Arcane Bear, we're about business models and the people that are representing them. So the visionary aspects behind the mission are some of the most important parts to us. So welcome to the show. Is there anything you'd like to say before I ask you some questions?
Nothing at this time. I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it and enjoy watching your show.
Nice, thank you. A Bear family fan.
Yeah.
You're part of the Bear family. I love it. So the first things first, our CTO here, our Chief Technical Bear, we took a look through your guys' paper around your ideas. We noticed that you were the first people to implement Tor for your anonymous coin, which is a nice thing. And one of the kind of interesting aspects of what you guys are doing is you actually have a burn function for the token as well. Could you tell me a little bit about how this burning function works?
Sure, absolutely. So yes, we do have a proof of burn concept. It's coming into the new wallet that we'll be releasing in the very near future. Just real quick regarding the legacy technology, this is not actually anything created by myself or my team. My team is creating a brand new technology for the same coin. So the new wallet release will actually encompass existing similar technologies as far as the Tor goes and all that, but we're extending everything beyond further than what exists today. And we are adding new features as well that we believe the community will benefit from, as well as hopefully the rest of the world, right? But proof of burn, so basically you send coins to an address and then coins are returned to you, and that's basically a method to achieve anonymity, right?
Oh, great. Very, very simple.
Mhm.
So the next thing we dove into of noticing some of the differences that you guys were working on was you're talking about. So I guess the question's coming from your goals to achieve the roadmap that you have set up. You have
Yeah.
a browser and is this a decentralized anonymous market you're looking to try and set up as well?
That's absolutely correct. Yes. So the wallet will contain a browser. It's a Tor browser built right in the wallet. So what this means is you no longer have to go down and download the Tor client. You can literally set up the wallet and utilize it for its all into core purposes. And in addition to that, you'll have a Tor browser which you can use it for Tor related items or anything you want, just like a regular browser.
So is this an extension that you guys are building on top of the Tor browser? Sorry, am I hearing that correctly?
Yes, that's correct. It's actually part of the wallet.
Wow, so it's a plugin that attaches directly to the Tor browser. I just want to make sure I'm.
No, no,
No?
it's not. It's not the Tor browser at all. We're creating our own browser
Okay,
that will go through Tor.
nice. Okay, awesome. So you're just using the Tor network, the style of onioning the address as it moves.
Yes, that's absolutely correct. We're using the Tor network.
Nice. So we also looked into you guys a little further here. We noticed that you did something nice, which is there was no pre-mined coins, which means no one was able, there's no way anyone could have taken off with a lion's share of the money that was in place. So one of our questions was, where do your guys' profits currently come from? Is it just being stakeholders in the coin or?
So yes, I appreciate you asking that question. So just I think the thing that adds value to myself and my team is we have no pre-mined coins, and we actually have a very small stake in Core as well. That we are driven by Mike, as he goes on the forums, and he's your idea person, and he's also the financier for the projects, right? I don't know what his particular position is, but as far as myself and my team, as you said, no pre-mined coins, and we do have a small stake in Core. A lot of us bought our own, especially when the price was a lot less. It's gone up significantly since then, but I was able to purchase some back. I think when it was about 20 cents. So
Nice. And what price are we at today? Because it was pretty fun. We actually we we mentioned the coin once, and we actually saw a fairly immediate spike shortly after. So we're going to be asking you once we get off this call about the timing and the release of this video. Because it's such a thinly traded coin, how many tokens do you guys have in circulating supply? 1.9 million?
Yeah, I think it's 1.92 million is the current coin supply, with a cap at 12 million over time.
And how does that cap come into existence? Is it from like an inflationary creation, or are there
Staking, staking and master nodes as well. The master nodes do not exist today, but they will exist with the new release of the new wallet.
Nice. Okay. And since we're on the wallet topic, do you guys have a tentative release date for the wallet that you'd like to share?
So here's the thing. We are keeping that completely under wraps. I know a lot of people ask that same question. I can tell you this, we're close. We have provided screenshots to the community. We are getting close. We're finalizing some of the last pieces that we're building. And then I come from corporate America, large companies. I've worked for some of the largest companies in the world. And one of the things that we're really adamant about in my career is unit testing, right? Making sure that the software we release is exactly doing what it's supposed to do. So we will have to put it through a series of unit tests that technically, can delay things from a software perspective. I think that a lot of dev, they release stuff without thoroughly testing it, fix bugs as you go. I'm a little bit against that. I like fixing the bugs before it's released, so that way when it gets to the public, they have a high quality, solid piece of software. So that being said, we're not that far off. I don't have a date yet, but hopefully in the very, very near future.
Nice. That's great. We'll look forward to that as well. So I have my last two questions here. Were you now a new one sparked up? So two of them is what companies did you work for in your past? If you don't mind sharing that information. I know that anonymous coins probably like to stay a little fairly anonymous, as you can see. Just me on the screen.
I understand. So basically, it goes like this. At the time of our wallet release, when the tech belongs to solely myself and my team, and I can actually put it out there as an accomplishment, I plan to fully dox who I am and who I've worked for and all that good stuff. So I can't tell you exactly who, but I can tell you this. I have worked for the largest telecommunications company in the world. I have worked for the largest bank in the world. I have worked for the largest engineering company in the world, and I've also worked for the Department of Defense. And I've worked as a junior engineer in the beginning, junior software engineer, regular software engineer, senior software engineer, lead software engineer, managing software engineer,
wow,
and various different titles beyond that. So that's what I've done. At the time of the wallet release, I'll put my resume literally online.
Nice. That's very noble of you. We appreciate that. So our last question here, as you said, we only have a short amount of time, which will bring us probably right into the close of the session, so you can hang out with the mini. Is
Okay.
what inspired you got? Well, so maybe you can kind of answer for the visionary Mike in some way too, and say what was the inspiration for creating an anonymous coin such as this?
So that's an easy answer with in 27 parts, right? To quote Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield. But basically, privacy and anonymity, right? I believe, and I know Mike believes this too, privacy and security are an inalienable human right, right? You have the right to, and I've said this before on the forum, if you want to come home and cook dinner and kick off your shoes and play chase around the table with your kids and then watch, Mickey Mouse on TV, you can do that without the world needing to know about it, right? It's none of their business. Now, if you want to tell the world, yeah, is there anything in there to hide? No, of course not, right? I'm chasing my kids around playing Mickey Mouse, but I reserve the right to have that privacy to myself. It's nobody's business but my own and my family. So we have that deep innate belief within us. And that's what attracted me to Kore, because that was the inception of Kore. And I plan to see it to fruition all the way through.
Nice. Well, we really appreciate your time with us this evening. It's rolling us right into the 10-minute mark, just as we had planned. So maybe if you guys want to, as soon as you're done your your wallet release, you can keep us in touch. I'm going to have a quick chat with you right after we hang up this call, so don't hang up just right away. For all those new people that are out there in the Bear family, remember to give us a thumbs up. It helps other people find these videos. If you've found them informative, educational, and entertaining, it's really helpful for other people that are looking for that type of information. Obviously, shout out to Kore and their team, their vision for dropping into these moments and share with us. Remember, if you do the subscribe thing, hit the little bell, you'll get notified the next time we go live. Thank you for your time, and we'll see you guys on the other side.
My pleasure. Have a great evening.
Ciao.